Hey you guys, what's up? This is Rito Plox Fix. My name doesn't make any sense, but I just think I've never played League or anything, but I just think it's funny to ask Rito to fix things in a game that they don't make.
Prepare for battle.
So you guys probably know that already. So I'm the Jug in this game. Let's go to player perspective, and I'm not in the game yet because I'm like reading Dota threads on Reddit instead of actually paying attention. But I play really well this game. This is actually a really good game for me, so that's why I wanted to review this one, because I don't want to review a game where I just feed and then the advice is, oh, don't feed, and then you'll play better. I want to review a game where I thought I played really well, and then I can see, okay, whatever mistakes I make in this game, they're actually like things that'll help me step up my game to the next level. So, I last picked a Jug here. My favorite carry is actually Anti-Mage, so I always, I always put the cursor on Anti-Mage
30 seconds to battle.
at the game start, but Anti-Mage isn't really good here at all. Anti-Mage is pretty awful here, because Clinks can get me a lot while I'm farming. Puck has the silence, and he likes to roam, so he can roam around and kill me before like 20 minutes before I can get my Manta to break the silence. So really bad anti-mage game. But Jug is pretty similar, and Jug is just has a lot
The
more
battle
survivability.
begins.
He's got the spin, um, and yeah, they don't really. I mean, I guess Puck is a good mana void target, but not really. So yeah, I think Jug is a good pick here. Um, my starting items are pretty standard, so I'm pretty confident that they're good. This is 1k shit tier, so I have no idea what kind of lane I'm gonna be up against. Like, it could be, it could be anything. It could be like Warlock, Puck off lane. Like, it just doesn't matter. So, but then I see it. Okay, they have Clinks, they have Jakiro. They're both ranged. I'm not ranged. Clinks is high damage. Jakiro has to stun. So it's good that I brought a decent amount of regen. And then the mango gives me good regen as well. Might even be good to have two tangos and a salve, because I have the gold left over, and I'm not really getting a lot of last hits in this game. You'll see that. Partially because I'm dog shit, but also because they're harassing the shit out of me. So maybe just more regen would have been better. So I eat the Jakiro stun, which is bad. So I feel like Jakiro, especially at this level, I mean, he's not like pro Jakiro, so should be able to dodge those things. I'm missing a ton of last hits, so I need to work on that. I do pride myself on being above average last hitter for my 1k shit tier bracket, but this is still going to be a really bad CS game, at least for the first 10 minutes. So I have a Dazzle, which is great, and he stacked a small camp, and I ate a Chair Stun again, which is bad. But Dazzle just can't do enough, and he never buys detection. So we're never gonna kill anyone. The Clinks is kind of squishy, but he has Invis, so it's really hard to kill him. And so Dazzle doing God's work, trying his best to trade harass. Um, okay, I don't know if I intentionally dodged it, but it's good that I'm starting to dodge these things. I missed the last hit there. That was an easy last hit to get. But again, if you look at them, one thing I noticed right away is like they're always jumping on me. They're always ready to jump on me and harass, so I just gotta be careful. I do use creep aggro a little bit, but I'm not that good at it. But again, I'm just trying to do anything I can to get whatever CS I can without taking too
Dire's
much harass.
turret
So
has been killed.
that's what gives me the salve, which is nice. I didn't think I needed it at the time, but yeah, it's just a really good idea. And so he goes to roam mid, and I'm not looking at the map a lot, if at all. But I feel like, you know what, if I'm occupying two heroes, including a carry, I'm occupying these two heroes by myself, and Dazzle's helping Kunkka mid, so I feel like I'm doing a good job for my team by just occupying these heroes. Um, and then, I'm basically an offlaner at this point, so I was thinking like maybe I should get Iron Talon, um, but Clinks burns the towers really quickly, so I don't want to abandon this lane. I don't want to just give Clinks the 3 tower unless I absolutely have to do it to avoid just feeding. So there you go. You see the Clinks just like, he's just harassing the shit out of me. I actually hate this guy. Um, and so, I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe I can pull, because I do have the stack small camp. But if I pull, then they just get a ton of free hits on my tower with creeps, with Clinx's um, damage buff bullshit. What is that called? Oh, the searing arrows. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. I just needed a quick reminder. So, I salve up there, and so I don't, I don't know what to do. Cause like, I need Poor Man's Shield badly, but I'm never gonna get to the side shop, and my courier's dead. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. So it's the last hit, which, I mean, that's a hard. Getting the siege creeps under tower is really hard. I don't feel too bad about it, but if I knew that I couldn't get the last hit, I shouldn't have been there to eat the fire stuff, the fire breath from Juggernaut. So, again, kind of anticipating these a little bit. You're like, oh yeah, it'd be good to get the last hit, but then once you know that you can't, don't take an unnecessary damage to something you know you can't do. So, I have eight less hits at 430 is really bad. So I have to order the Poor Man's Shield on the courier, and so this is another thing I need to work on is like I just backed off while I was buying the items because I knew it would occupy it would occupy my mechanical skills just to order the items at the courier. So I'm like, let me just back off a little bit out of XP range so they can't kill me because I know that it's gonna occupy my mechanical skills to just buy the courier. So that's something to work on my mechanical skills. So I can just buy stuff off the courier without getting out of XP range or something like that. So you see the Clinks is just like, oh, he's just always harassing me. He jumps up there and it's really annoying. So I kind of get confused here about who I can last it. I shouldn't have been there, but I do get that CS, so that's nice. So now I'm up to 9 at 530. And then that's a bug. The courier was a little buggy this game, so again, occupies me, but fortunately I don't lose any XP. And so now I don't know where the Clinks is, and right around now I start pinging. Oh, Clinks is missing, Clinks is missing. I say it verbally too, so my team is aware. But the main thing is when you call him missing, just be aware he could be missing. He could still be in your lane. So I know this. So I know the Clinks is in this. So I'm like, I want to go up to that lane in CS, and I'm so CS starved, but I know the Clinks is there waiting for me, so he can pounce on me. And now the Hero's playing aggressive, so it's really obvious what they're doing. They're trying to set up a kill with the Clinks. So Pudge comes to help me, which is nice. Oh, and there he is. So I lose focus. Like sometimes you know things, and then like 10 seconds later you forget. So I barely survive. I start thinking, let me go back to base, but Pudge is here. So I'm like, maybe I can stay and help the Pudge. I don't really help him, but I have the healing ward regenning me, so I'm like, rather than run all the way back to base, I can just sit here with the healing ward, and then I heal Pudge a little bit. And so this is a precarious situation. I'm low HP. Pudge helps me. I have a really good team, by the way. So we all speak English. We're all friendly, and we're all trying to win. So I missed the CS, which again, let me just go back a little bit. I also want to teach other people. So one of the things is like, I know this, like you can prep the CS. So like that one's gone, but like this one, I should be able to prep it, and I do, and I just misprep it. So you can prep it, like hit it a couple times, so that when the tower hits it, it leaves the last hit for you, instead of being in a situation where you end up, leaving it with 10 HP and then the tower finishes it off. So that's another skill to practice, mechanical skills. Again, 1k shit tier, so a lot of basic stuff that can use massive improvements. Clinks is still there, Clinks is still harassing me, he's low, so I think, and the Pudge is doing best stuff, so we want to go on him, see if we can kill it, but they do a good job of splitting up in different directions, so that confuses me, and then I don't do a good job of selecting the target. I know the Clinks is nearby, and with the searing arrow he does a ton of damage, so, if he invises into a good position, and then on top of that the Jakiro stuns me with range, he's got a pretty good range stun, I'm in trouble. I'm basically dead, so I'm trying to be careful. And let's see, here, I basically forget about the Clinks. I shouldn't be here, I think, but they've misplayed this, so I spin because the spin at level 4, right when you get it at level 4, the spin's going to do more damage than your right clicks, especially with my low farm. The spin is just doing more damage and I can move around with it. So, and I also preemptively stop any stuns from Jakiro. So Jakiro's looking for an opportunity to stun while I'm taking on Jakiro. And so, let me go back a little bit because there's a couple more things I want to talk about. Where the Clinks died. Did I jump ahead instead? That's good. So those are my mechanical skills. I can't even click on the one correct. Okay, so here the Clinks died, and I'm really happy that Pudge was able to help me kill him. So I'm feeling more confident. There's 3 of them are dead, and I finished my phase, but I don't have any health. And so Puck is alive, and so I don't feel safe, but then I'm like, yeah, there's no one there, let me just do it. And then I don't see the secure right away, but then I do, I'm like, oh, I should run away, but then I'm like, oh, I can help my Pudge. And then let me pause for 1 second. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, why am I taking this fight? And you guys are like, this is why you're 1k user shit. So let me explain just why I took the fight. And it's not a good reason, but I have a little bit of mana, so I'm 4 mana away from getting my jump off. And if I get the jump off, this Puck is dead, right? And if the Geo comes to help, then I'm jumping on him, and then I could probably turn and fight. But I don't have the mana, so if I have full mana, I could do this, but I have mana problems, and so I don't calculate the mana right. And also, if I have a magic raindrop or a Basilius ring, then I could count on my mana regen getting me into Omni Slash range. But I don't. I have no mana regen at all on my items, so that was a really bad call. I should definitely just have just backed off and let the Pudge alone, so because of my mana issues. And so now that's basically a feud. So. So, player perspective. So, I'm just like, fuck, what did I do? Setting up my new items. I buy a TP, and I know I need to come back to this lane. Or no, so now I'm like, okay, can I go on this Warlock? Because he's really pushing the AA behind him. And so I should TP there. He drops the Golem, but still 3-on-1, or I guess 3v2 if you count the Golem as a hero. We should be able to win that. But I I could just get confused, you know, I don't make up my mind. And I should have TP'd right away out of base, but instead, I TP'd late, so... You know, I see Pudge mid, I'm like, they're not gonna kill Pudge, and... I see the creep wave right at the tower, so I'm like, let me get that creep wave. It's not a waste if it goes to the supports, but it's better definitely if I get it as the hard carry for this game, so... Now, right away I get the mana regen because it's gonna do as much as, and now I blew all my mana because I TP'd outside the fountain. So if I TP in the fountain, then the fountain effect lasts for 3 seconds, so I get the free spin. And so I get the spin, and then within 3 seconds, you know, I regen it immediately. But instead, I end up blowing my mana. Both the TP mana and the spin mana actually blows me out really fast. So. Now I say, okay, this Warlock better be dead. I'm like, even though I don't have any mana, I'm like, he's just so out of position, and I have to root this another thing away. The cold feet stuns him, and so easy kill. So I get an earn charge. That's really nice. I have a good team. Like again, I have a good team, so you know, that's just something that helps me a lot. But I think I do a good job. Like the thing is, when you have a good team, you want to take advantage of that. And so if you have a good team, don't just AFK farm because you know the whole game, because you know you're wasting. This is a golden opportunity in that game. There's a good team, you know, don't blow it. You know, if you have a shitty team, then maybe you just AFK farm and hope for the best. But so I'm just, again, my mechanical skills are bad, so it takes me like 5 seconds to buy my items at a shop, and I can't help the Pudge. I see the Clinks has invis and full health, so there's no way I'm gonna kill him. And you know, no one has dust because we're dog shit. So so I'm just sitting here, I'm like, maybe we could push the tower, and I see Jakiro's pushing top, but, you know, I'm happy taking the CS. I see the Clink spot now, and I could dive him with the support of my teammates, but, you know, I'm scared of people TPing in, and then I see the creep wave top, I'm like, okay, you know what, 3 CS top, way better, then a questionable dive. So Pudge is trying to get last hits, but like, sorry buddy, I have quelling and I'm the safe lane carry, so it's more important that I get it. And he understands that. Like, again, he's a good teammate. I missed that CS in the middle, which is stupid. So this is what carry is supposed to do. We're supposed to push the lanes out, helps us with map control, and then obviously the CS gets you items. So I mean, we're paused, and so I want to check the game state, and I see Kunkka's doing really well, so that's good. And we have a lead, so that's going to inform my item choices. And early in the game, I had massive mana issues, so I'm thinking, okay, let me get my Vlads. So let me get the second ring of Basilius, and that's gonna help me with my mana issues. So here I'm pushing, and this is like really greedy. So I should have backed out as soon as I heard it, but instead I go for the 2 CS. Fortunately, it's only a Warlock, so I can run away safely, but if they aggressively TP'd there, I could have been in trouble, I think. But again, I have spin, so spin's really great. Pudge used the dust, and I think that was a really good preemptive use against dust, because we don't know where Clinks is. So if the Clinks is there, then maybe he picks one of us off, and especially me, I'm pushing tower with low HP, I'm taking a big risk, so I think that was a good preemptive dust by the Pudge. And then we see, or I see a fight brewing bot for sure, and then also Puck is kind of free farming mid. So, but the issue is that I don't have any mana. So if I TP, then I'm gonna have minus 75. I'm gonna have like 60 mana left. And then what am I gonna do? I can't spin. I can't Omni for sure. So I'm like, okay, I think the best I can do here is farm the small camp. So farming small camp's pretty small, but I think it's the best thing I can do, and I don't have the mana to help in the team fight. But fortunately, my team handles it okay. The Kunkka loss is huge, but like again, as long as you're not feeding. Oh, okay. So here I see Pudge coming, and I just get the fuck out. And I need mana anyway, so this is good. So now I'm thinking, so I could go Battle Fury, but my team's doing well. We have the lead, and Kunkka lost the team fight, and there's a lot of team fights that I'm not at. So I get the ring of Basilius, and I'm like, okay, now I have the double Basilius aura, or like the Aquila and the Basilius aura stack. So my mana region is going to be really good from here on out. So that's really good. Again, there's a big fight bot, but my TP was burnt. Just running away from the situation at top lane. There's nothing I can do there. So the best I can do, and I don't want to take on the Puck, because the Puck has the Puck had mid farm and mid experience, so again I should check him. I could have clicked on him. That's actually something that like good players do. I should click on him to see what he has, but I'm guessing, you know what, if he's mid, he's probably like level 11 by now. I don't want to mess with that. So here I have the haste rune, and I'm like, okay, definitely this is a good kill. So oh, and I have the Pudge to help me, which is great. So here I Omni Slash, which I think is good because it actually helps me survive. It's really about the invulnerability in that case, because the slashes they get eaten by the creeps, which isn't bad. You just get what's bad about getting 2 CS, but more importantly, because of that, I'm invulnerable, and so I can fight inside the creep wave, and then I don't take the damage from the golem's aura. So the golem has an aura, it's kind of like Radiance aura. And so if I'm sitting in there and I'm eating that, I'm eating the creep aggro, and then Warlock has spells too. That's a lot of damage. But if I Omni Slash, I'm invulnerable. I do a little bit of damage, and then I walk out with like 200 HP. So I definitely need it. So now I'm like, okay, let's push, right? And they were a bot. They're I hit 2 mid. I didn't see the clinks. So I start pushing the tower, and I didn't notice the clinks, which is a big mistake. Oh, he's invis the whole time, so I shouldn't have. And so I should have died there. So if he chases me, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, even though I have phase. He just needs like 2 more right clicks to kill me. And then actually I'll show you another mistake I made. I'll show you another mistake I made here. So yeah, so I don't see him. So that was a replay bug. I can't see him coming because he's coming invis. But when he pops up, I right click him right away, and that's because I had attack moves. So I right click him right away, and I draw the tower aggro. If I didn't draw the tower aggro, if I didn't right click him, then I can just TP out right away, and I would survive no matter what. But because I aggroed him and I get the tower aggro, a good cleanse would have killed me there. A better cleanse would have killed me there. So I have the headdress in my stash. I don't know why I took the recipe. So that was a mistake. Oh, that's actually, you know why? I tried to get the TP off there. I should have a TP on the courier. Pretty sure I have a TP on the courier, and so when I clicked the courier button, it just gave me the recipe instead. So, you know, at that point I'm like, okay, stupid, I don't need the recipe. And so I just pick up the TP off the side shop. So yay, so now I can CS because I have a lot of damage and Quelling Blade. So my farm's getting a little bit more powerful. I see the Huskar and I can't man fight him. You know, he's got armlet, so he actually has some decent farm. I should have clicked on him because I think maybe I can turn an Omni Slash him. And I think he must have like brown boots armlet, but again, to be sure, because I know he doesn't have a ton of farm, my team's doing well, but to be sure, I should have clicked on him to check his items, and so then I would have been more confident in knowing whether I can turn it on and slash him or not. So yeah, so here I jump in. So that was a wasted Omni Slash, it's just totally unnecessary. But you know, I guess it's okay. And see, now there's a fight brewing. There's a fight clearly brewing at the rune that I can't help at because I don't have Omni Slash. But it's a good idea for me to push this tower anyway. I think even if I have the Omni Slash, I probably want to push this anyway. So that Omni Slash waste doesn't hurt me too much. And so I push, and then I see my team backing off in the fight, and I see they can't win the fight. So they see they can't win the fight. So I see them turning hard into me. So they TP in. I saw the Warlock coming at me. They're really trying to kill me. And then, oh shit. Okay, so there's a Golem. They're trying to cut me off with the Golem. But, you know, again, I have phase boots, so I feel pretty safe. And then, I guess, I don't know what to do now. So, oh no, I know what to do now. So I TP mid, because I see this fat creep wave. But then I see the towers almost dead. So I killed the siege tower right away. And I think he was one tower hit away from dying. So, even if I lost, like, I want to say 2 or 3 CS by hitting the siege tower, it's worth it because I believe a tower gives 200 gold to each member of the team, and then a deny only gives 100 gold to each team. So that's a 500 gold swing, so it's totally worth it. Here, you know, like, the puck got a really good jump on me, so I probably should have ran away earlier. So I don't want to fight him because, again, I still have like relatively shit farm, and my first 10 minutes was like really bad farm. And you know, he was mid, so he probably has a few kills. So again, I should click on these heroes more to kind of make sure I know what I'm doing. So my TP is on cooldown, even if I don't have it, it would be on cooldown anyway. So I can't help my team, but you know, farming. If you can't do anything, farming camp. So if I had TP off cooldown, I definitely would have TP'd into that fight, I thought. But again, I don't know. So here, since it's my tower, I burn the spin just to scare him away. And you know, obviously I don't want Omni Slash because then he can just invis immediately, and then my Omni Slash is wasted, and then I might be dead even. So now he can't reinitiate. So like if I use the Omni Slash first, he can go invis and then reinitiate. Right? If I let him go invis first, then he can't come out of invis because then I go back with the Omni Slash. So again, you know, really basic stuff, but you know, hopefully this helps like win gate players. So oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. So I should have seen them. No, I don't think I can really see them. But yeah, that was like really dangerous if I'm not off the map. But I have the spin TP, so that's what makes Jug so awesome is I have spin TP and I can get out. So I recognize right away I got no chance 3v1 or 1v3. So I did a little bit of BM there, little colon V, which I don't know what that means, and I'm not Peruvian, but it tilts me so much when they do it to me. So um, if I have to pretend to be Peruvian to tilt the other team, I will gladly do that.
Radiant's middle tower
So I don't
is
know what the
under
hell
attack.
what am I looking at here? Oh my god. So let me go back.
Radiant structure.
I don't even know how my screen ends up there. Oh, so I go there because I'm like, oh, maybe I can farm these camps. But then I'm like, you know what? My team's pushing mid. I should help them push mid. And my eyes are really focused on the mini-map,
Radiant's
which is
middle
why I
tower
don't move
is
the
under
screen.
attack.
Because I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Radiant
That's a, like,
structures
like if
are
I farm that camp, it would really help a lot. So I'm trying to see if I can get something more high value. So I see my team running away from the tower. Oh, and I see Warlock is an easy kill. This is replay bug. I can't see a lot of it. Like, I can't see the twins right now, I'm pretty sure. So this is definitely a replay bug. I can't see as much as you guys are seeing, but yeah, so now I start pushing the tower. Um, I do see the puck there, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to fight this. And I see the lane pushing hard by. And so again, whenever you're a carry, and when you see these like fat, so you can see my mouse is on it. Whenever you see those fat creep waves as a carry, like your lips should salivate, or your mouth should salivate. Because, but I guess I want to ask, what do you guys think of that TP at 21, 22 or whatever? Because there's obviously a Viper in mid, but I have Omni on cooldown, and that's my biggest contribution to a team fight. And so I think, you know what, like, they should be able to handle the fight. I trust my team not to feed, and me getting all this CS and pushing the lane on is huge. So I got one creep wave, I got two creep waves, and then now I get three. I get the third one. I tried to call the courier, but it's some kind of bug again. So keep an eye on that. I don't notice that the courier's not coming, and that actually delays my Yash a lot because then I just forget about it. So if I was a better player, said something to improve on, I would A, not forget about it. A, just notice it immediately and just get it fixed, and then B, 10 seconds in, 30, 15 seconds in, be like, oh, courier's not coming, let me recall it. Maybe just my teammates, maybe my teammates just did it or something. So I see the Huntscar. I'm not scared of him, but I see the lanes pushing hard, and I don't want to dive him. His teammates can TP in. I don't see the Clinks here. If it's again replay bugs, he should be invis, so he probably sees me. So I see Puck and Huskar enough to just say, hey, I don't need to be there. So I get the invis rule, and so probably what I should do here is just farm that wave
Radiant's
mid.
top tower is under attack.
I'm not sure, but I'm trying to make use of the invis rule because they don't know I'm there.
Radiant's top tower has
So
fallen.
I see the Warlock is alone, so I try to chase him, but of course he just runs away. So this, there is map awareness at 1K. It's just not as good as at higher levels. So then I see the Warlock top. I'm like, oh, is Warlock gonna stay alone there? So I'm thinking, okay, let me go run up there. But I'm wasting. This is not good play because I'm just wasting so much time. But then I see the Puck. I'm like, okay, with Puck, I can't kill both of them. It's not worth it. Even if I get a good Omni Slash on the Warlock somehow, um, and I kill the Warlock, if I give a kill back, it's definitely not worth it. So, I don't have a ton of farm, but definitely I have way more farm than whatever. Definitely have way more farm than whatever Warlock has. So easy kill on the Queen, he's a dumbass, so I see the fight's breaking out now. I pop my ward immediately, preemptively, because I think it'll help. I run away from mid to chase the Puck, because I know that Kunkka's got zero chance of killing the Puck alone, but if I help, we can do it, but then we don't do it anyway. And then, I don't know, this is why I'm 1K, because I'm shit at team fights. But, hold on, let me go back a little bit. I think it turns out okay. It's just, I'm learning, so there's definitely places where I'm just running around with no idea what to do. But if we look mid, then we see... Hold on, guys. I'm dog shit at doing replay analysis too. So we go into free camera. We jump back. Okay. So I want to talk, but the thing is, these two guys, like, Warlock and Jakiro alone, they can't kill these three guys. They get my team's ahead, so I feel pretty good. The Huskar is dog shit. But, so I feel pretty good by decision to get the fuck out of the fight. Even though I don't kill the fuck, we get the fuck away out of the fight, and then my team can take their farm advantage and then win the fight against the two supports. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around with my head cut off. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I guess I'm trying to figure out a way to get to the Huskar without running through the tower. So I'm probably a little bit too scared to actually be more confident about running through the tower. You know, with the farm that I have. With the farm that I have and the lead that the team has, I should be confident about, you know, running through this tower and chasing the Huskar. But my team has enough to kill them, so I guess it works out. And let me just switch back to player perspective so we can analyze kind of like what I'm doing and all that stuff. So, you know, again, I have Vlad, so the golem can't do anything to me. I just regen all the damage that the golem does. Help Kunkka push the lane a little bit. And so now, like, I'm a little bit like, okay, what just happened? I'm a little bit like mentally tired from that fight and trying to figure out what happened. So I'm running around with my head cut off. And so this is like that stalemate mid that you try to avoid, but fortunately I'm able to focus in a few seconds and I see the creep wave bottom. I'm like, okay, let me go there. So I could go top. Like, top's not a bad choice either, but top costs me a TP. So if I can go bot and get pretty similar situation, let me go back and look at that. Just so I can show you guys what I mean. So if we stop here, we kind of see both the top lane and the bottom lane look really similar. Like, they're both close to the tower, but I can get to bot faster, and the bot's a little bit closer to the tower, and then I don't have to burn the TP necessarily to get there. You know, and so if I went top, I would be burning the TP, and the creep's a little bit farther away. If I go bot, and yeah, if I go bot, I do the same thing. So when you have, you know, if you have two similar situations, like the difference of burning a TP or not is pretty huge actually. The TPs are huge, so you don't need to burn it. Don't. Pudge gets the idea, and so he goes top and pushes that out. He's not a carry, but you know, it's good to save the tower. So actually, this is a good moment. So there's obviously a fight brewing here mid, right? But I'm thinking if whether we win or lose that fight, we might lose that tower just from the creeps. So I'm thinking, like, you know what, let me push out that tower and then you know, I help my team that way. And I have the Omni Slash, so I guess worst case scenario I'm full mana, so I can TP in and Omni Slash if we start to lose the fight. And if we do well in the fight, then it's good for me to just push and get the solo XP, the solo free farm, while my team does well in the fight. So I trust my team again. Like, we have a lead, and if they, you know, if they start losing, they can retreat, and I can back them up with a TP. But yeah, so we lose the Kunkka, so that's not good. So, but I'm getting the solo farm, and Pudge is getting the solo farm. Pudge needs XP more than he needs the gold per se, but it's really good. So, I still don't have my Yasha, so that's kind of silly. And so now I hope I TP top, because that puck up is really out of position. But I don't, I take that CS, so I should have TP'd already there. And then, I should have TP'd already to be there. And so I noticed that, and I'm like, oh, but I want to eat these creeps. But finally I'm like, okay, I need to just go. It's too late. And I see my team, I see the rest of my team is getting in position too. So I think that helps. Like, before that would have been, yeah, me and Pudge versus 3 is not great. But now I see my team's getting into position, and so now we kind of start chasing. And so maybe the TP timing was actually better than I thought. Because now I'm going to the fight, and they've all blown their big spells, and now it's just me. So Huskar's dead. He's dog shit. I spin to because I know Jakiro has a bunch of magic stuff. And, a little misclick there. I should have been able to kill the Warlock already, but with I catch him with the face boots, and then you know all the damage Clinks is doing is raise that healing word. So I think that's a really good example, guys. Like you have to max healing word before crit. Like obviously it's 16, so or 17, so I have all of them maxed already. But yeah, it's so bad if you don't max healing word, because you know the crit doesn't do too much work until you get all your items and you get a ton of agility and damage to make the crit worth it. But the healing ward, you know, does look at this. Healing ward is 5% regen for 25 seconds. So 125 seconds, 125% HP. It's basically doubling. Basically, you're doubling your team's effectiveness in team fights. And you know, even with high damage heroes like Clinks, you saw right there, I was like, I'm man fighting Clinks, and all the damage he does gets immediately regen by the ward. So the ward is easy to kill, um, but especially in team fights, it can become a lost target. So definitely get healing ward before crit. And so the Huskar is way out of position. So I'm telling my team, go, 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 go. And I cut off the Huskar's route back to the tower. So I don't know I don't think he sees me. I think he's just a little retarded. But if he did have a word and he did see me, then he knows that okay, if he tries to run through back to his tower, then I'm gonna kill him. And instead he runs away to the secret shop. I don't know if he does he try to buy a TP or something. But he's actually creating a lot of space. So he's got 4 heroes chasing him. And so, alright, so part of this is I would like to be a coach one day, you know, when I'm like, you know, 4,000 or more higher. But, you know, so the Huskar made all the space. He drags all of us to here, which is pretty useless place for us to be, right? We could have been like, we could have, you know, killed these people and take power. So we come all the way back here. We're like crammed in the corner of the map, and so we're not really useful there. So what they should be doing is Clink should be top, pushing that, or mid and pushing that, and farming, right? Jakiro knows we're all here, so Jakiro has an opportunity to set up some wards if he's playing support. I don't know where the hell Warlock is, but you know, same idea. They could be doing supporty things, stacking, you know, whatever, warding, because we're all here. And instead, they all run into us because they're dog shit, and they try to make a fight. So a fight that they can't win because they're behind 32 to 22. So you know, they should know by now they're under farmed. They should know that their Huskar is dog shit. So the fact that he's dead is actually like, it's almost a good thing. It's like he's so bad that like him being off the map is like good for his team. But so instead the Clinks doesn't know what he's doing. I know the Clinks is gonna turn back into the Sentry because he's dog shit. And then he gets dusted, so he's got no chance. So he's dead. Now that Jakiro comes, you know, I don't know what he thinks he's gonna do before Warlock drops his ult. He wants to show off his ag, but you know, again, like I have phase boots, I have spin to get out of any slow, so you know, easy kill on Jakiro. I think I could have chased the Warlock and killed him too, but I don't think there's a big difference between Jakiro and Warlock in terms of like how important they are. You know, they're both supports, even if Warlock has a little bit more fun with the Ags. So I just took the easier one, and yeah, I mean at this point the game's over at this point. Like I have my items, you know, no one can match my farm. Actually, Kunkka probably matches my farm because he's got a lot of kills in team fights and he's on mid. But you know, he's on my team, so that's a good thing. So like, there's no one on the team who can match my farm. I've already figured out that like Huskar's just totally worthless, so he's not gonna carry the team. The Clinks is a little bit better than the Huskar, and he was a pretty good laner. But you know, again, he's dog shit. You saw that he ran right back into the sentry. So I mean, you know, the game's over. They have, you know, they have no carries, and we have our farm, and it's pretty clear our team is better coordinated than theirs. We back out here, which I think is a good decision. I kind of linger because I have the Omni Slash, and so if one of them comes up alone, I can solo kill him. But they actually do a good job here grouping and not letting us reinitiate or re-engage on them. So they kind of chase us. They chase us carefully. They chase us, you know, as a group. So that was good by them. But you know, we all have a ton of gold from winning, like, you know, winning those that long fight bot. So we all have a ton of gold. We're getting our items. I buy Boots of Travel because I just want to end the game. And I know that they can't catch me, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop it here. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I made any mistakes in that analysis. If anything I can do, just be a better reviewer. So yeah, like I said, any tips on how I could either play Dota better or review my own games better, it would be greatly appreciated. And this is Rito Boxfix signing out.